If you were to ask me what it means to know God, I would probably say something along the lines of, to know God really means to spend time with Him. It's interesting to notice that when people complete some of their biggest achievements in life, they still have something in them, like this hollow, lingering hole that leaves them yearning for something more. And a lot of times, we're told that those inner dissatisfactions need to be treated with therapy, with a better lifestyle, or even with a bigger goal in mind. And yet, a lot of the times, that doesn't help. But I think that desire for something more really comes down to the fact that we were created for something more. We were created to know and to be known by God. And I've found it to be the case that when you spend time with Jesus, all those dissatisfactions, they just disappear. So where do you find yourself in life? Are you finding yourself dissatisfied or longing for something more? What I would say to you is learn to spend time with Jesus, and you'll find that all of those things will disappear. If you want to grow in your relationship with God, the first two things that I would say you'd have to do is to pray and to spend time with Him. And that really is how you get to know Him. Look at what Jesus says in John chapter 10 and verse 10. He says, "The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that they might have life and have it abundantly." Think about what that means, an abundant life. Are there things in your life that you're dissatisfied about? Jesus has an answer. Are there things that you're stressed about? Jesus has an answer. Are you worried about your job or your career or even passing your classes? Jesus has an answer to help you. And that's the thing, abundance. A lot of the things in our life, I've realized that it's just a worry from not having enough. We worry about anything and everything. And Jesus comes into our life and tells us, trust in me and let me take care of the things that I know that you need, and focus on your relationship with me. It's a totally different dynamic. Jesus wants to give you the very thing that you're searching for, but the fact is that you're not going to find it in the world. You're not going to find it outside of Jesus. The only place that you can find an abundant, peaceful life is when you're living it with Jesus in your life. And really, only what you need to do to get started is really simple. Pray and begin reading your Bible. That's how you get to know Jesus. That's how you get to begin your relationship with God and grow in a deep relationship with Him. Jesus says something interesting in John chapter 15 and verse 5. He says, "I am the vine and you are the branches. Without me, you can do nothing." The reason why many people are dissatisfied in life, why they're struggling in life, why they're stressed out and worried and anxious and all these things that they are in their life is because they're living it without Jesus. Jesus sustains us, He guides us, He encourages us, He gives us what we need, and if we have Him in life, things will be okay. Now that's not to say that nothing ever bad will happen to you. That's not what the Bible teaches. But the Bible does emphasize that Jesus can give you the peace that surpasses all understanding, and He can give you an abundant life of trusting in Him, that the God of the universe, who makes the planets and the sun and everything that we see in the universe work, that He is working in your life. So where do you stand today? Jesus wants to be in your life. He wants you to open up your heart to Him and allow Him to work in an incredible way in your life. But He's not going to force His way in there. He leaves you with the choice. But if you want an abundant life, and if you want to know God, the way that you do that is to pray and to begin reading your Bible with the lens of looking for Jesus in every single page. So why not start today? Why not open up your Bible, pray, and say, Lord, I need you in my life. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and share it with someone who you think will be blessed by it. And if you're interested in some of the other content that I created, make sure that you go ahead and click right here to be able to see some of the content that I've made.